Welcome back. Let's give you details about a webinar happening very soon. It's from our friends at Caribbean Ideas Academy, and their group chairman joins us now, Chike Farrell. Yes, Mr. Farrell, great to have you on this morning. Group chairman, Caribbean Ideas.
Great to be here. Great to be here, Jason. Good to see you, and congrats on all the good work that you're doing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Before we even get into the webinar, give us some details about Caribbean Ideas, what it's all about.
Yeah, I mean, in a nutshell, Caribbean Ideas and our little group of companies are really all about Caribbean competitive edge. Our purpose is to really help Caribbean people and organizations be more globally competitive and influential. And it's a mission that we really kind of live deeply. So we've been around for 15 years this year, actually, in November. So many people know us for our advertising agency, Caribbean Ideas Synapse, which is really all about integrated marketing. It kind of sits in between traditional over here and digital over here, because the world is really about seamless cross-channel storytelling. But we have a couple newer subsidiaries that are tied into other areas that we see that we can have an impact in. We have one called Caribbean Ideas Influence, which is really about content and creating communities and building more authentic engagement with your customers and your audiences. And then the one that we're going to talk about today is called Caribbean Ideas Academy. And that's really about this opportunity that organizations have and the pains that they have around upskilling and reskilling their teams and their people to themselves be more competitive.
That's right. So the webinar will facilitate this process. When is it taking place? How can folks be part of this?
Yeah, so the webinar is coming up. It's on April 12th, and it features Joanne Odle, who runs human resources at Hanschell Inniss, a large distribution company in Barbados, as well as Sharda Beharry, who is the manager of learning and development at First Citizens. And we're really going to be talking about, some of their experience in getting started with e-learning and hybrid learning, things that, again, in the pandemic, you've seen many businesses move to remote work and e-commerce and things that existed before, but they got accelerated. And one of the things that many leaders, not just HR leaders, company leaders, department leaders are kind of trying to contend with is, how do they really use modern training tools to really embed the learning and to really make sure that they have better insight into the return on investment. And that is not really an easy road. So these leaders have agreed to share some of their experience to help other people who are kind of coming along with going into this area.
Information is the key, and to me it gives us the greatest knowledge to move forward and to build capacity. How can folks be part of it? Is it well, I know one must log on, one must register. Who do you want to be part of this? Is it for everyone? And how can we come and take in and soak in this much needed information?
Yeah, so really, I mean, I think there are many people who can benefit from this insight, but what we are really building is we're building e-learning courses. We have a catalog of online learning courses in the area of job effectiveness, because one of the things that we hear from leaders is, hey, help my marketers become better marketers, help my salespeople become better salespeople. The other thing that people talk to us a lot about is mindset and transformation. Again, it's exacerbated by the pandemic, but change and how to adapt and how to manage self and build self-mastery is a big and really important area for organizations around the world and specifically in the region. And then the third area is really around trends and what's happening out there, what's happening with blockchain, how do you talk and interact with your target audience. So our customer for Caribbean Ideas Academy is really, again, department leaders, managers, GMs, et cetera, who are trying to take their teams forward. It's HR leaders who have a learning and development aspect to their work. And then it's also the leaders of companies. These are really the three different types of personas that we're talking to most often.
Excellent.
They can go to CaribbeanAcademy.com. Again, that's CaribbeanAcademy.com. And they'll be able to sign up for the webinar there and also learn a little bit more about what we're doing. And then if they're interested in some of the work that we're doing, we have information where they can contact us and reach out and learn more.
Chike, we have about 30 seconds. Any closing remarks? Go right ahead.
Well, yeah, I think the biggest thing is that, skills shortages are bad for business. And so you really need to think about reskilling, upskilling, and taking your human resources forward so that they can really help your organization innovate and grow. And that's what we're really all about at Caribbean Ideas Academy, and it's a huge opportunity for the Caribbean region.
Chike Farrell, thanks for coming on this morning. Great stuff. It's exciting. I'm sure the industry leaders will be part of it so they can help build their capacity. All the best to you and the team.
Thank you, sir, and same to you and your team.
You're most welcome. We take a break, we come back, and we'll get some calls going. Let's open up the lines, open forum. Speak what's on your mind. Let's make it happen right after the pause.